Documentary films are built on a foundation of trust with your subjects. Without trust, you can't get very far with someone and will have a difficult time getting the content you need. In this video, I'll discuss how as a cinematographer, you can build trust with your subjects to get the access that you need to properly tell the story. Getting someone to participate in a film isn't your job. That's for the director to figure out. But keeping them involved and engaged depends a lot on how you present yourself. Because ultimately, you'll be the one in the room capturing the moment. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Matt Porwall, and I'm an award-winning cinematographer who primarily shoots in-depth verite films. I'm here to share my experiences of over 20 years in the business to help make you a better cinematographer. When I first meet someone I'll be filming with, I don't like rushing the door with the camera rolling. It seems invasive and not how I want to start a relationship. I want them to first meet the person behind the camera and show them that I'm interested and invested in the story that they're sharing. I'll introduce myself, start a conversation, and just get to know them. Even if it's brief, it sets the stage for our interactions moving forward. But I do like to do this with the camera in my hand. Not rolling or even turned on, but just to show them that the camera is an extension of myself. So when the time comes to put the camera on my shoulder and start recording, they always know it's just me behind it. If I'll be filming with someone for a long period of time, I like to explain my process. For most people who are in a documentary, they've never been on camera before, and it's weird. There's strangers in your house asking you questions, wanting to film intimate, sometimes difficult moments that are generally incredibly private. Whether it's the director or me, it's important to tell them how you work and what we're after. This is by far the most important first step to building trust. I explain that my goal is to stay out of their way, let them do what they normally do, and never want them to feel like that they aren't doing what I want them to do. Because ultimately, I have no other goal than for them just to forget that I'm there. This can certainly take time for people to get comfortable, but once you're settled in, this is when the real storytelling can begin. In a series like The Trade, I was filming people who were struggling with heroin addiction, as well as their families. We spent many months with our subjects. And with everyone, I explained that if we didn't see the difficult moments, the moments when it's the hardest for you, then the audience won't be able to comprehend what it is that you're going through. But we also wanted to capture the good moments, the times when things are going well and relationships are strong. We need to give the audience a full picture so they can fully understand. What I'll also tell people is, if there's a time when you don't want us around, let me know. I will turn the camera off. And if you need a break, it's completely understandable. If you just need a moment to collect your thoughts, I can't argue with that. I will step away. But because I've explained the process and the collective goal that we're all after, people rarely take me up on that offer because they know the importance of me filming that moment far better than I ever could. Because this is their life and they need to show people what it's like. Sometimes you have to remind yourself that they said yes to you filming them for a reason. But without offering, I'm just an insensitive stranger in their house who's got a camera trying to get a close-up every time they cry. It's also important for me to know when I got it and when it's time to give them some space. There's no need to keep pushing someone with the camera because ultimately verite documentaries are a marathon and not a sprint. You need to weigh the importance of pushing a moment, especially if you already got it, knowing that you have to come back the next day and do it all over again. All of this helps build real trust with the people you're filming. It establishes yourself as an empathetic, compassionate, and understanding person who is there to support them in the film and not just out to manipulate them in the edit. Because without this, you'll never really capture the real person. Even if you aren't filming something as intense as what we were doing on The Trade, there's still little things that you can do to build trust with your subjects. If you're filming an interview, keep an eye out for an unflattering fold in someone's shirt or an out-of-place hair. It shows that you're paying attention and that you have their best intentions at heart. When you get to someone's house, ask if you should take your shoes off before coming in. Introduce yourself and shake their hand. Stay friendly and respectful. And always be as non-intrusive as you can. When someone invites you to document their life, whether it's only for a day or over many years, you've entered into a sacred place. And the sooner that you know that, and show that you understand that, the sooner people will trust you with your story. If you want to better understand what verite documentaries are and how those stories are told, be sure to check out my other video, What is Cinema Verite? I strongly believe in the things that I'm talking about, so I hope this was helpful for you as you figure out how to get the best footage you can while still staying true to the story that you're trying to tell. Let me know in the comments some challenging moments you've faced building trust, or techniques that you've used to make people feel more comfortable. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.